train wreck. You can blame it on the tech or the disrespect. Before you play, better button check. Button check.
What is up, Butt Check family? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful morning of checking these buttons. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, down below, them chapters are there, baby, if you want to skip around to a certain subject. And of course, that subscribe button is right there. Please take the time to help the channel grow. Thank you guys so much, man. Oh, we got some high buttons. So with that being said, we're about to check these buttons. We got some hot ones, ladies and gents. Let's get it. All right, now into them Tekken 8 possibly being too hard to play buttons that need to be checked. With that being said, there's some notable FGC pros, right, that had some interesting things to say about Tekken 8. Now there's some discussions going on in the FGC. Notable right here, this interview posted by, DashFight. DashFight profile on the screen. I just checked them out. This is my first time learning of them. They have some amazing content. So their information is down below. Definitely check them out. Show them that love and sub. He posted this interview where he interviewed Kayane. She's well known in the Soul Calibur community, been doing the damn thing for quite some time, and of course her info down below, so definitely check her out. They got this interview going, and you can see by the thumbnail it says, I want to be sweet, kind, cute, and beat ass.
The Tekken 80 really wants the people that don't really play to understand the game just by watching. They want us to understand the important moments in the match, but because the hit system lasts very long time, because you can activate it once a round for both characters, it means that you have always something. You're in the hit system, you have a wage, once a round too. So there's a lot of things that is going to happen all the time. I think they really want to impress with Tekken 8. We understand that, but hey.
Too much information.
Too much information. And too much information can be very distracting, and you're not focused on what is really happening.
So there you go. Definitely an interesting take, right? Because so far, all we heard of Tekken, for the most part, is like it looks amazing, the graphics, the gameplay, a lot of the characters that they've been revealing, people are going nuts. I think little by little it's getting leaked for people to play, and I'm not saying like people hacking the system like Street Fighter 6 Beta or anything like that. More so that they're allowing people to play like a little sneak peek, especially like they did this weekend at EVO. Now that, you know, the pros and whatnot are playing it, we're slowly starting to get feedback. And this is interesting to say the least, you know what I'm saying? Because she's saying, I know that they're trying to impress us, especially her demographic, because she's like, I'm new to Tekken, I mainly do Soul Calibur. We know that the devs are pretty much aiming for people like me. They're even supposedly making it a little easier to play. But her point is there's so much going on in the game, it's almost too busy because you got to pay attention to this, that. It's almost like you don't know what to really focus on and you have a tendency to be confused. And of course, she's not saying it in a negative way or to be a hater or anything like that. She's just saying it as positive feedback. She says, I think she even remarks in the video that she even told them, I'm not sure if it was Harada or something like that. Like I said, definitely check out the full video because it's great. She even has this saying, it's not a problem to be terrible or not. I'm not very good at Tekken. I just have the basics and my background is mostly Soul Calibur. If they want to attract more players to have fun, so all opinions and feelings are important to consider to make the greatest game possible. So what do y'all think? Have you guys even noticed that? You know what I'm saying? Like up to this point, I haven't even really thought about it. If anything, I was thinking, this is the Tekken that I'm gonna start playing, you know what I'm saying? Because it looks amazing. There's supposed to be easier controls and whatnot. I didn't even think about it being too busy or having to, you know, I kind of just chalked it up to like Street Fighter or other fighting games that you play. There's always a bunch of shit that you have to pay attention to. Now, as far as Tekken 8, I'm not sure if it's overkill, if I could talk, at this point, but I do know they're not dropping the game this year, right? Isn't it supposed to be like next year or something like that? So it's possible that there could be some changes. I don't know. Do you think there's still time for some changes? Do you think this change even needs to be made? Or do you pretty much think, no, it's probably gonna drop as is? How y'all feeling? Let me know. All right, next up to them live action Street Fighter movie. That's right, buttons that need to be checked. I've seen a couple people post on this, including there's a discussion film, something like that, and also the official Street Fighter page, you know, on Twitter. They posted this the other day saying a live action Street Fighter film is in the works at Legendary, right? And of course, as you can imagine, the FGC is responding. Some of them saying that they're trying to copy or they want to be Mortal Kombat so bad. Others are like, well, I'll be Van Damme. I hope they do better. And then some are like, the movie is so bad. Don't ask me why I own a copy though. Lee adding to this probably what you're thinking, saying that shit gonna be either a GOAT movie or the worst of all time. Vic says probably the latter. I'd stick to animation. That's what it is, right? I'll continue to put, comments on the screen, but that's what you think. Street Fighter doesn't really have the best reputation or history when it comes to movies. They're definitely not Mortal Kombat. And I'm not trying to be a hater or anything like that because I want them to succeed. I want Street Fighter to win. And let me know if you think I'm wrong. Like some of it growing up was like, what was it, that Chun-Li movie or whatever? Some of it was like, cool in a way that they even kind of tried to do it. But compared to the Mortal Kombat movies and whatnot, it's dog shit. Like me and Dirty Low, when we were in New York for Defend the North last year, it just happened to come on TV. What was it? The Legend of Chun-Li, right? That movie, even though I like a lot of the actors actually in the movie were legit, like they're all-stars. But the movie itself is straight dog shit, you know what I'm saying? Anytime I think of a Street Fighter movie, it may have been fun when we were younger or whatever, but it just never lived up. It never did. And of course, people are coming out with the memes. This funny one with Owen Wilson and Ben Stiller. What is that taken from? Zoolander. They just modded it and whatnot. What do y'all think, man? Do y'all think this has the potential, the slightest opportunity or, chance to be a banger? Or do you think they're just setting themselves up to fail and they should stick with the animation? How y'all feeling? Let me know. All right, now into that moment we've been waiting for, that Street Fighter 6 Open Beta leak. Buttons that need to be checked. We have been waiting. We have been talking, anticipating about an open beta, right? From Capcom for quite some time. People have cracked the beta. They've probably been playing it and whatnot. We've had closed betas where you have to do a lottery and be chosen, but we have yet to do an open beta, and the damn game is gonna drop, in 2 months. So we've been waiting for this moment. Apparently, it's around the corner. Now, it comes to us from Ryan, right, or AKA Fubarduck. Been around in the FGC for quite some time. Of course, profile on the screen. Link in the description field. Definitely check out all the stuff because he's doing the damn thing. And he's doing this damn thing, providing juicy stories, because right here he was like, yo, this is today's juicy ass topic or juicy ass leak. And apparently he's pulling this from another streamer, and I'll put his information as well, so definitely check him out. But Ryan posted this saying, today's hot leak on JPFGC Twitter, Ecokano, and I'm sorry, I'm probably butchering that, but a talent and streamer who is regularly invited to Capcom TV casually mentioned that Street Fighter 6 will hold an open beta later this month while streaming Dead by Daylight. He didn't seem aware that this wasn't officially announced yet. And here's a video clip I'm gonna show you just so you can see that we at least got something. He's speaking, I believe, Japanese though, so we're not gonna be able to understand it, but check it out.
6月2日発売なんですけども、その体験版みたいなのがね、結構早い段階、もう今月ぐらいから体験版ぐらいできるみたい。皆さんもだからご家庭でできるみたいですね。はい。気持ちいいっすよ。
Now, some of you might actually speak the language or use Google Translate or something like that, so feel free. And who else is feeling free? The FGC right here responding, saying, Nihongo Gamer, now that's a juicy tip. Other people are like, Capcom can't catch a break with all these leaks. Others adding, saying, seems about right, especially because they've been updating the closed beta Steam repo pretty frequently. It's just a matter of time till they announce it. But Burnout Fighter actually brings up another point of view. What up, Burnout? If you happen to be watching this, miss you, homie. Anyway, he posted this saying, knowing how strict the top heads are, will he be fired, you reckon, or pay a fee for breaking NDA? Ryan responds saying, even if true, he accidentally said something he wasn't supposed to. This guy is a fairly famous celebrity in Japan, active as a comedian since the early 2000s, 1 million plus followers on Twitter and YouTube, and would just be fine without Capcom. So light slap on the wrist at worst. So there you go, y'all. We can have an open beta, right? We all can get invited to the party sometime, hopefully, this month. I don't think it would be too much of a surprise because we would figure they would at least do it, right? And there's only 2 months away, so it seems like right about now should be the time. And I know a lot of us can't wait to finally grab that damn game. So we'll see. As of right now, there's no announcement on the Capcom side or Street Fighter, but this seems like a pretty good source. I don't know. What do y'all think? How you feeling? Let me know. That it is, ladies and gents. Definitely let me know how you are feeling one more time. Thank you. And I know I say that over and over, but the channel is growing, and I thank you guys for the amazing support, because this is the dream. This is the dream, to be able to do this full time. And not only that, I want to launch a second channel, which is going to be outside of the FGC, hopefully within the next month or so. And I want to thank everybody for the birthday wishes, because it was actually my birthday on yesterday. It's today, but by the time you're watching this video, it'll be yesterday. So thank you guys for the massive love and support. It means the world to me and my family. And the Hitbox giveaway is going to be next week. So man, exciting times, exciting things. We got Tekken and K12, Street Fighter 6. We got Project L coming sooner or later. It's a good time to be alive, baby. We got a lot. And as to the always, I don't know what it is, but I know for a fact it's about to get better. Love y'all forever. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.